Tonight, the Gulf Theater presents Ginger Rogers, Fred MacMurray, Charles Coburn, Oscar Bradley and the Gulf Orchestra, and your host, the director of the Gulf Theater, Roger Pryor.
Good evening, everyone. Tonight's play from the Gulf Theater is Vivacious Lady, an RKO comedy written by Ann Chapin, Ernest Pagano, and Kevin Riper, and adapted by Charles Tazwell and John L. Green. We've really had a lot of fun at rehearsals in the Gulf Theater this week with Ginger Rogers, Fred MacMurray, and Charles Coburn. Maybe one reason we've had so much fun is the fact that it's always a pleasure to do something to help others. For you probably know the money which would ordinarily go to our stars and writers, Gulf gives instead to meet the needs of the Motion Picture Relief Fund and to build a home for the less fortunate members of the picture industry. Tonight we meet Ginger Rogers as Francie, the nightclub singer, Fred MacMurray as Peter Morgan, Charles Coburn as Peter's father, President Morgan, and as a starter, I play Peter's cousin Keith. The time is 1 a.m., the place the Club Coquette on 52nd Street in New York. Peter Morgan is threading his way among the crowded tables looking for his cousin Keith. He stops at a table near the dance floor where Keith is blissfully asleep.
Hey, Keith, come on, wake up.
What, darling?
It's me, sweetheart.
Oh, Cousin Peter, sit down.
Thanks.
Oh, wait, not there.
Why not?
That's her chair.
Whose chair?
Francie's. Just sit over here.
Okay. Now listen, Keith.
Francie's gorgeous.
The 4 a.m. train leaves for Old Sharon at exactly 4 a.m.
What eyes, what hair. What time?
4 a.m. And you're going to be on it dead or alive.
Francie's beautiful.
Now look, Keith, I'm going to get you out of this.
Out of what?
I don't know how many promises you've made this Francie, but I'll handle it. I know the type. Cold, hard, grasping with absolutely no scruples.
Now look, Peter.
You know what a scandal would do to my father and Old Sharon.
Well, sure, but listen, Peter.
And Mother's heart. You wanted to have another attack?
Well, of course not.
All right, then. Go back to the hotel and get our bags. I'll wait here for this Francie and tell her off. When I get through telling her, believe me, she'll stay told.
Well, hello there.
Huh? Oh, hello.
Where's Keith?
He had to run along. I'm his cousin, Peter Morgan.
Oh, that's nice.
You mean my being his cousin?
No, he's standing me up like this.
Standing here? You couldn't. You're not Francie, are you?
Yes. Well, can I ask you to sit down?
Oh, sure, please do. See, I wasn't expecting it. That is, Keith told me, but I didn't believe him. But you really are even more than he said you were.
Say, what's the matter with you?
You?
What's the matter with me?
Well, nothing. That's just it. You're wonderful.
Look, are you tight?
Oh, no, I'm not intoxicated. I'm just...
No, really.
Well, here's the only way I can describe it. When I was a little boy in Old Sharon...
well, I'm beginning to think everybody comes from Old Sharon.
Well, I'm a botany professor. My father's president.
What happened to Roosevelt?
I mean, he's the president of Old Sharon University.
Oh.
Well, you see, father was driving along in his car one day, and being a little absent-minded about small details, he ran over me.
He did?
Well, that's exactly how I feel now.
Run down?
Oh, no, just the opposite. I looked at you and something hit me.
Oh. Well, we put it a little different. We say we feel like we've been hit by a truck.
Oh, that's very good. Look, do you sing again?
No, I'm through.
Oh, you're through, huh?
I usually stick around, but tonight I thought I'd just get a little air.
Oh, like to get some air, huh?
Yes, such a wonderful night, such a beautiful moon.
Wonderful night.
Yes, well, all right. Yes, I'd better be going.
I have to go.
Uh-huh. Look, Peter, do you want to take me home or don't you?
I was sort of hoping to.
Well, then, for heaven's sake, let's go. Peter, the horse is neighing in his sleep. I've got to go home.
I thought you said you liked handsome cabs.
I do like them, and I like Central Park, but we've been riding for hours.
Oh, Francie, it's early yet.
Early in the morning. You're going to miss your train to Old Sharon.
Yeah. Francie.
Yes, Peter?
Francie, do you like the place you're living?
Well, it's not so bad.
I just thought maybe there might be something you didn't like about it. I mean, maybe the plumbing's bad, or there's mice, or people upstairs fighting all the time.
No.
No, it's too bad.
Why?
Well, if you didn't like it, I thought maybe you could move someplace else, like, Old Sharon, for instance.
Oh, I couldn't get a job singing in Old Sharon.
Oh, you wouldn't need a job if you were the wife of one of the professors.
No, I wouldn't need... What?
Oh, I knew you couldn't even consider it. No harm in asking.
Wait a minute, did you just ask me to marry you?
I don't blame you for turning me
Well,
down.
Peter,
I realize there's not much to being a professor's
But
wife.
don't you see,
You're too dull for a girl like you.
I don't think it would be...
Small and quiet and...
But I'd
It's
like
a one-horse town.
Peter, will you please be quiet and long enough for me to say yes?
Did you say yes?
Yes.
Oh, gosh, that truck just hit me again.
Old Sharon. Next stop, Old Sharon.
Francie, this is it.
Peter, do I look all right?
You're beautiful, Cousin Francie.
She didn't ask you,
thanks.
Cousin Keith, and stop holding my wife's hand.
Hey, the train's slowing down.
Think your father and Helen will be waiting on the platform, Peter?
Who's Helen?
Oh, she's just the girl Peter's engaged to.
Engaged? Why, you're a bigamist.
Oh, I didn't propose to her. Francie, father did.
Helen's a thoroughbred, Blue blood, black tongue, shiny nose. What did your father say about your marriage?
Well, he doesn't know yet.
Peter, I thought you telegraphed.
Well, I was going to, but I decided to tell him personally.
Uh-oh.
Oh, the train's stopping. Peter, maybe I'd better not meet your father just yet.
Oh, no, don't be scared. I'm not.
Well, I am. I'd better go someplace until you've broken the news, huh?
Sure, you can wait at my place,
Oh,
Francie.
yeah,
don't you think
that'd
it'd
be
be better?
But after you tell your father, I'll bring her right over. Now,
Yeah,
come on,
that's-
move. We
that's-
got to get off.
Oh, yeah, but Keith...
Hurry up now. Watch it. Here's the steps.
Oh, wait.
Oh, darling.
Come on. Now, break it up. This way, Cousin Francie.
Goodbye. Goodbye, Peter, darling.
Goodbye, Francie.
Peter?
Oh, yes, Dad.
Peter, hello, dear.
Oh, hello, Helen.
Peter, who was that girl?
Dad, I want to tell you about her.
You don't have to. I saw her with my own eyes. I sent you to bring Keith home. I didn't expect you to be weak enough to allow you to bring that blonde here.
Oh, now, look, Dad, she's a nice
We'll
girl.
discuss this later.
But, Dad,
I have a board meeting at the university. You may use the car to take Helen home.
Come, darling.
Oh, Dad, wait, I've got something to tell you.
Later, my boy, later on.
Oh, Peter, here comes that awful girl.
Oh, yes.
Excuse me, Mr. Morgan.
Oh, hello. Helen, Francie, Helen.
I just had to thank your fiancé for everything he's done for me, Helen. I had such a wonderful time.
Really?
When I think of it, I just break out in gooseflesh all over. Did you ever break out?
Not lately.
I'll always think of you, Mr. Morgan. And here's something to remember me by.
Well,
Goodbye, and be sure and call me.
why, she kissed you. That cheap little hussy.
Yeah, isn't she wonderful?
Hello?
Francie,
Oh, Peter, darling, I've been waiting hours for you to call.
I've been waiting for Father to come home from the board meeting so I could tell him about us. Wait a minute, I just hear the front door.
Oh, I hope it's your father.
Yeah, I think it is. Now, you hold the phone
Yeah,
for him.
well,
As soon as I break the news, I'll give you his reaction.
Okay,
Peter?
darling.
Oh, hello, Dad.
Peter,
Hold the wire, Miss Plotkin. I'll be right with you.
Peter, you have a meeting of the student council tomorrow. And you're taking Helen to the prom tonight.
Well, Dad, I want to explain to you about that girl you saw this morning at the
I
station.
decided to give the matter no more thought.
But, Dad,
The subject is closed.
The subject is not closed. It can't be closed.
Peter, is that you?
Now you see you've disturbed your mother.
Well, I'm sorry, but I feel that there's a time when...
Are you and Peter arguing?
Yes, Mother, we were. I won't be treated like an infant.
Don't shout. Shouting is the effort of a limited mind to express itself.
Oh, dear.
Oh, Mother.
My heart. My poor heart.
Now you see what you've done.
I'll help you to your room, Mother.
I'll take her. You've done enough as it is.
Oh.
Come, Mother.
Yes.
Lean on me. I don't know what children are coming to. You lie down and I'll...
Hey, Peter.
Oh, hello. Francie, you still there?
Yeah, do you want me to come over now?
Oh, no, you better not just yet. I didn't get a chance to tell Dad about you. Mother just had a heart attack.
A heart? Oh, that's all.
Yeah, she has a bad heart.
Oh, Peter, this is awful. We've got to do something about us.
Yeah. Well, look, Francie, how'd you like to go to the prom tonight?
Oh, well, I'd love to, Peter.
I'll ask Keith to bring you.
Keith?
Yeah, you see, my folks will be there, and I think with the music and you to look at, I think I can break the news.
Darling. Well, all right. But, Peter, the best years of my life are fading fast. I'll see you at the prom.